CSU San Marcos is part of the REP4 network, which is a group of institutions that came together to basically find ways to promote solutions, innovative solutions to problems in higher education. The theme is around how can we make college more attractive, more accessible, and more inclusive for high school students in particular. I hope that the students that participate in the summit take away and leave the summit realizing that, again, they have power, that they have knowledge, that we do truly need their voices and their perspectives in order to address some of the challenges that continue to persist in higher education.
I'm representing CSUSM in the REP4 organization as a prototyping person, so eventually when we have ideas to implement, I would be taking it to campus, etc. Dr. Atherton, Young, and I, met over the last few weeks to kind of put the programming together, to kind of see who's going to do which part. I think all of us have used design thinking in our classrooms. I think it's a way to get students involved in thinking about solving problems. It's a good way to solve problems, and I use it in my classes. One of the solutions they came up with is to give these fidget spinners. So the phone goes away, but they still have something to kind of play with while they're listening, and that actually, for some individuals, focuses their attention when they can, have something in their hand. So those kinds of things can be implemented in the classroom. That can be something that's kind of given during orientation. So if we start implementing some of these, that's going to have a positive effect, I think.
Design thinking principles are useful across the academic disciplines. By using this model, they're able to come up with ideas, innovations, prototypes, and those types of things in order to improve their own outcomes or solve specific problems that they may be working on related to their interests. And it's such a unique opportunity for the students to be able to find their voice, elevate their ideas, and have us as faculty, staff, and administrators recognize those ideas, lend value to them and say, hey, that's a really important idea, something we've never thought about before, and ultimately then try to implement it so that we can change higher ed.
They're young, they have so much opinions and advice, and I think that the school also needs that at one point because we're trying to create a better community, we're trying to create a better advance. There's so much diversity, and it's best when you see that up front and you know that you're also being supported by those type of people. The REP4 is doing an amazing job really getting them thinking and really having a great discussion about why higher ed is so important, and do not focus on the cons but really focus on the pros.
And that is really the whole point of these summits, to find those innovative solutions. And for us as a campus to really think critically around what are these students telling us and what can we pull and what can we adopt to achieve what we're trying to do.